We take a look at the state of supercharging on holidays and spotlight two heartwarming stories involving Teslas. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 473 for November 26th, 2018. We start the week with a quick report on the holiday weekend courtesy of Electrek. One of the legitimate concerns for EV owners is the ability to charge during peak driving times, such as holidays. Electrek's story highlights three of the busiest superchargers in the U.S. The article starts at Burbank, featuring 20 stalls, yet a Twitter report showing a line of Model 3s waiting to charge. Earlier in the week, another Twitter report at Culver City, this time reporting a steady queue 8 cars deep despite 16 available stalls at the location. Even away from the traditionally busy Burbank and Culver City locations in Northern California, the 19-stall Concord Supercharger location was full up as well. Tesla apparently decided to be somewhat proactive at the busier locations, as some folks reported seeing signs enforcing a 40-minute charging maximum in order to move people through the chargers as quickly as possible. In most instances, 40 minutes is plenty, depending on what state of charge you arrive with. Now, with more than 200,000 Teslas on the road in the US, they all need somewhere to charge during the holiday driving seasons. With Elon recently promising on Twitter that the Supercharger network would double before the end of next year, the expansion push couldn't have come at a better time. The last two stories for the show are of the heartwarming variety. The first comes from Inside EVs, where we see that the Model S for Kids from Radio Flyer is providing a ride for kids to surgery at Sheffield Children's Hospital in the UK. Peter and Sarah Crown, members of the UK Tesla Owners Group, donated the car to help children headed for surgery have something to take their mind off the moment. Of the donation, Peter said, quote, "Sarah and I are delighted that we have been able to donate the mini Tesla Model S to Sheffield Children's and hope that the patients who will use it get as much enjoyment from it as we do driving the bigger version," end quote. The first to get the opportunity to drive the Model S for Kids to surgery was 6-year-old James Webb. James' dad said of his experience, quote, "James' opportunity to drive the Tesla car to theater definitely added a fun and exciting element to a daunting experience, giving him something to look forward to during his wait and helping to alleviate his anxiety in the run-up to his operation. He really enjoyed the experience and would definitely recommend it," end quote. This was one of several Model S for Kids donated to UK hospitals. It's another example of the awesome community we get to be a part of. My hat is off to you folks in the UK Owners Group. That was a great idea. Lastly is another one of the Twitter movements in the Tesla community. You may have heard of Tweet Hearts Friday, spearheaded by @JohnACryder1, and Frunk Puppy Friday, maintained by @28DelaysLater. But another Twitter account is out there promoting positive Tesla news. @DogsOfTesla, maintained by @Manic_Marge, tells stories of using her Model S to transport rescued animals from high-kill shelters to new loving homes. She attributes her work to a friend she met on the Tesla K9 Facebook group that moves rescue dogs in her Model X as well. She hopes the account inspires others to help out other furry friends in need. Check out the links to the full stories in the show description. While you're at it, please consider supporting the show financially through Patreon at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks as always to our super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level. They are John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dory and Steve Guberman, Bruno Kundici, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morven Ogg, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Michael Pastroni, Travis and Cheyenne Rush, Cookie UK, Chris Hovis, Craig Murphy, and Vicky Kirk. If you're looking to purchase a Tesla, you can enjoy unlimited supercharging for your first 6 months of ownership and hook me up with some Tesla swag if you use the referral link ts.la/Jim50888 to purchase your vehicle. As always, if you can't support with dollars, that's just fine. Feel free to leave a positive review, subscribe, or like the show on your platform of choice instead. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet @TeslaTidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again on Wednesday. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.